guys. Welcome back on the one wheel. Going on a bit of a distance test on the gotway Nikolai. Hope everybody's okay out there. I haven't been on my one wheel doing a vlog for a long time, just been riding my bike and roller skating. So today I thought it's a lovely overcast windy day, warm and windy like you've had a Vindaloo, and we're in the depths of British summertime and we are riding today on Gotway Nikolai. Now I bought this about just over a year ago. It's probably the longest wheel I've ever hung on to, and I have decided I think I'm going to get myself a wheel for Spain just to leave there. So I'm going to do a little bit of a distance test today. I'll put a clip in now of the battery level and we'll go for a little cruise. We're just going to keep an eye on the battery level of the wheel. I don't want to become stranded, but I've worked it out. You can imagine this was a triangle. Draw the triangle. That's your battery. Stays like that, level, and then suddenly plummets eventually. So the upside down triangle. It goes slow, fast. So a bit like a fuel tank in a car. They're normally tapered, aren't they, at the bottom? Oh, that's what she said. Perfect temperatures today. Not much incline or decline as well, and the battery will last longer because of the warm weather. Like a human, they like the warmer climate. We will now join the canal and go for a little mosey. Wind assisted this way, so I'll have to take that into consideration on the way back. So without further ado, let's begin now.
Let's begin now.
George Gray Street certified worldwide. Live from Kingston, Jamaica right now. Beanie Mine, Rock City, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. We coming. It's Gray Street. It's certified worldwide.
Probably mentioned before, but this is such a nice, light, nimble wheel. But the trouble is, with lightness comes less range or suspension, as the two factors you have to take into account if you're going. If you want your distance, you got to have your heavy wheel. All clear. So I'll be doing about between 15 and 20 miles an hour average speed today. I'm going to reckon about 25 miles I'll get. Fingers crossed. You can definitely see I'm being wind assisted because the water's blowing that way and all the bushes. Just turned right on the canal and I'm heading down towards Tipton, and I'll head towards through Albury and then have a look. I'll stop every now and again and just check the whale battery levels. Okay. In the depth of DY4. Memory muscle kicking back in. You right?
Sorry?
Yeah, you. Gonna try and take in all the scenic parts of this ride today. So it might be a bit quiet and just chilled. We'll stop at the next bridge and I'll check the battery level and current distance. Just stopped at the T-junction on the canal. Bit of old foundry equipment there. Old lathes and mills, etc. Back in the day, used to knock out all the prefabricated items, etc. in the factories. Gadunk, gadunk. Right, that way is another canal. So, just looking, I have got 90% left. Just had a look, and I've done 9 miles, and it's pretty much flat. So, I'm going to carry on that way to Oldbury. Obviously, the percentage changes when you start to ride the wheel. My mind just goes south when I say ride. There you go. So we'll carry on. You can actually see back there and here where the boats go down the centre of the canal. There's lots of vegetation in there and very clear. Just going under the main road of Oldbury now. For a foot massage. Jeez Louise, she's bumpy. Oh yeah, okay. I am back on the smooth. Regen back in the wheel going downhill. Just looked, battery was at 80% standing still, and I've done 11.3 miles. So I'm going to carry on along and then I'm gonna get to the bridge where West Brom is, and then do a left and come back along the metro. There you go. Stay tuned. All good fun and nice and warm. This is the point on the canal where I've come from that way. Normally carry on that way to Birmingham, which is about another 2 miles, 2-3 miles I reckon. I've just looked, we're going to go that way. This is the point where we do a U-turn and start heading back. The voltage is still sitting at 80%. Hopefully you can see. And 13.1 miles. So that's what makes me think it's about another 2, because from my house to Birmingham it's 15. So we're going to do a U-turn this way, pick up the canal and pick up the metro and head back and rejoin the canal and just head back into Wolverhampton. All good. See you in a mo, guys. Just stopped and wondering why the road was closed off, but obviously there's a football match on. You can hear them. Right by the Hawthorns, so we're headed down there. Go that way to Sandwell Valley, but I'd rather head towards home, so I've got enough battery just in case. You never know. This station on the metro is called Black Lake, but I've got to find out where that one goes, because I reckon it could be a good shortcut through to where it just might cut out a little section. So I'm going to stop now, have a look at the map. Skills McGills! Just checked the mileage back down by the Black Lake where I was just, and it was 16.5 miles, and the battery is sitting at 70%. Now if you want to have a giggle, look at this. So they put the barriers in to stop people on bikes, but all they've got to do is go around the actual barriers, and we will now attempt a curb. There we go. Completely a waste of time of stopthebike.com, and then at the other end there's absolutely nada. so you could just carry on into the road. Just come from that direction. We're going to head off the canal here. This is the Walsall Canal. Well, it goes to Walsall eventually. Just looking at the percentage, it was 60% just, it's just gone up to 70. So it must do it in 10% increments. Still nice. Still a lovely day. Going to head back through by Braidley Lane in Rocketpool and head back onto the canal, the Wolverhampton-Birmingham Canal. So it's all good. Against the wind now. I knew it'd happen. Heading along the Pudding Basin part of the canal to join the Wolverhampton Birmingham Canal very shortly, which is about a quarter of a mile ahead. Bloody very windy. Come from that direction, which is the old railway line, and 25.7 miles I've done so far, and the percentage of the battery is sitting at 50. The wheel's quite warm, 49 degrees. So heading down the canal, going to rejoin the canal now and head back down towards, say, Castlecroft and Finchfield, and then hook a left and back up home. So I reckon about 30 today. should be good, and we'll see what the battery's looking like then. D4, 7 across. You sank my battleship. No, not much left of that. Looks like it's been a fire. So we have had to take a diversion. They've closed the canal off towards the Cala gas depot, and I'm having to go around. I think they're turning the brown land into a housing estate, so they've for some reason closed off that section, so we'll go up and over and down to Fao. I haven't been up here for a while. That's what he said. Going 10. Max headroom. Bit of regen as well, and a bit of glass. Fowler Park. Just had a quick look at my phone, doing 27.6 miles, and I'm sitting at 40% stationary. So I've got about another mile to go this way, and then about 2 or 3 back home. So, but it's all downhill from here, so I'll get a bit of regen hopefully down these locks. There's about 6 or 7, I'd say, and then I'll go under the viaduct, get to Aldersley and go left. Welcome to the Stonehenge of Penn. Mysteriously placed here several years ago by a council lorry. Somewhere to sit. I've just looked at the mileage, 32.6. I've still got about, I reckon I'll round it off to about 33 point something, and the battery's sitting at 30%. So it just proves that the 30-mile coffee wheel is past muster, definitely. So I'll do a screenshot of the final, whatchamacallit, battery percentage at the end, and I'll put the final miles in as well. So give us the thumbs up as you do, and don't forget to click the ding dong, and look after yourself guys. Hasta pronto from Stonehenge of Penn. See ya!